You ever notice how people never really ask if you're okay when you're the responsible one? They just assume you're fine. And honestly, for the longest time, I thought I was fine too. But lately, I've been thinking a lot about this role I've been playing in my life. The responsible one. The one who keeps things together. The one people turn to when they need help or answers or stability. And I don't even know when it started. I don't remember signing up for this. It's like one day I just realized, oh, this is who I am now. I'm the person who figures it out, the person who doesn't panic, the person who shows up. And that sounds like a good thing, because it is a good thing. But being that person for years does something to you. When you're always responsible, you can't really fall apart, not fully, because people rely on you and you don't want to let them down. So even when you're feeling overwhelmed, you keep it together. Even when you're tired, you keep going. Even when you don't really know what you're doing, you act like you do. And after a while, that act stops feeling like an act. It just becomes you. That's the part that scares me a little bit. Because sometimes I don't really know where the real me ends and the responsible version begins. Here's something I don't say out loud very often, but I want to be free. Not in a dramatic run away from everything way, just free enough so I can make my own decisions without carrying the world on my shoulders. I want to make a decision and not immediately think, how is this going to affect everyone else? I want to be allowed to be wrong sometimes, to try something and have it not work and not feel like I failed at life. I want to say, I don't know, and not feel like that sentence makes people uncomfortable. Because right now, when I say I don't know, people look surprised, like, you don't know? And that tells me everything. But here's the problem. I've been this way for so long that changing almost feels impossible. This responsible version of me, it's just how people see me now. It's how my life works. It's how I've built stability. It's how I maintain my standard of living. It's how I keep things from falling apart. And I can't just walk away from that. Because mistakes aren't free anymore. Mistakes cost time, they cost money, they cost momentum. And when you've worked hard to build a certain life, the idea of risking it, even for something you love, feels terrifying. So we stay where it's safe, even when it's slowly draining us. That part hurts to admit. But there's this other part to me, and it hasn't gone away. The part that loves creating, the part that feels alive when I'm making something, especially when I'm talking to a camera like this. I genuinely love this, and realizing that made me uncomfortable, because it showed me something I didn't want to face, that my dreams were pushed aside because my life didn't have room for them, or maybe because I didn't make room. And I don't want that to be the story of my life. I was responsible, but I never really tried. So I didn't do anything dramatic. I didn't quit my job. I didn't blow everything up. I did something small. I started talking to a camera every day for 30 days. No pressure to be perfect, no pressure to have all the answers, just showing up. Because maybe change doesn't start with a leap. Maybe it starts with a conversation, even if that conversation is just with yourself. I don't know where this goes. I don't know if I'll stop being the responsible one. I don't know if this turns into something bigger. I don't know what I'll have to sacrifice or protect. And for once, I'm trying to let that be okay. If you're watching this, and you're the one always holding things together, I hope you hear this. Being responsible is a strength, but it shouldn't cost you your dreams. You're allowed to feel tired. You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to choose yourself, even if it's slowly. This isn't the end of the story. It's just the moment I finally admit that I want something different. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.